Hi everybody, welcome to my new channel. I will be doing mathematics from grade 10 to grade 12 on all different levels, reteaching and reinforcing and moving into more difficult examples for those of you who need it. And I hope that you will find something very beneficial from what we are about to do. Let's get started. Here are some more general exam questions, which is going to involve revolutions, cofunctions, and special angles. Right, I think the first thing that we need to do is to add a revolution onto negative 135, which will give me positive 225. And here at 120, negative 120, add a revolution will be 240. Cos in this angle is a fourth quadrant, that is the shortcut, but you are welcome to add 360 to that. Right, so let's begin. Sine of 70 is in the first quadrant, so I'm going to leave it. Cos of 225 is cos in the third, so it's 180 plus 45. Tan of 315 is tan in the fourth quadrant, which is 360 minus 45. And cos of 80 is in the first, so I'm just going to leave it for now. Right. In the next line, sine of 240 is sine in the third quadrant, so it's 180 plus 60. Tan squared of 150, let's do it in red. Tan squared of 180 minus 30, very dangerous. Next one, cos in the fourth quadrant, shortcut, you may add 360 if you wish, but cos in the fourth quadrant is positive. And sine of 170 is sine of 180 minus 10 degrees. Right, now let's carry on, getting rid of all these formulas that we put in from the cast diagram. So sine of 70 is in the first quadrant, cos in the third is negative, cos of 45, tan in the fourth is negative, tan 45, cos of 80 I'm going to leave. In the denominator, sine 180 plus is sine in the third, so it is negative sine of 60. Here we go. Tan squared has to pick up a positive and will be positive in the second quadrant. Tan is negative, but the square makes it a positive. So please watch that. And then cos of 20, I see a sine of 70, so I'm going to change cos of 20 into the cofunction. So cos of 20 change to sine of 70. Then they will cancel. Your teachers would like to see that step. And then here, sine in the second is positive. It's going to be sine of 10. And I see the 10 and the 80 are also going to be cofunctions. So we will just circle that and circle that for the next line. Right, carrying on. We have sine of 70, and then negative cos of 45 is negative root 2 on 2. Negative tan of 45 is negative 1 on root 3 with cos of 80. Right, and in the denominator I have negative sine of 60, which is negative root 3 on 2. And here, tan squared of 30 must be squared, must not pick up a negative, and tan of 30 is 1 on root 3. Right, and then sine of 70 here, I'm going to write it in and then cancel it with the sine of 70 in the numerator. And then here, this cos of 80 is going to be a sine of, cos of 80, sorry, sine of 10 is cos of 80 using cofunctions. Right, let's see what will cancel. We're going to cancel sine of 70, sine of 70, cofunctions. Cos of 80, cofunctions. Right, let's see what we are left with. We are left with root 2 with a minus sign is a plus, root 2 on 2 root 3 on, let's just pick up a ruler and make this a bit tidier. Right, and then in the denominator I've got root 3 on 2, and then 1 on root 3 squared is 1 on 3, which leaves us with root 2 on 2 root 3. Tip and times, you are going to get root 3 on 6, so you're going to get 6 on root 3, which gives us 2 into 6 goes 3, root 3 times root 3 cancels with 3, final answer is root 2. Let's just check all the negative signs. There was 1, 2, 3 negatives, so my answer will be negative. That's it, and I hope you found this lesson very helpful. Please subscribe to get regular updates on future videos, and leave a like and a comment. And if there's something in particular you'd like me to cover, please let me know. And please share with anybody out there who you think would find these lessons beneficial.